I see y'all think it's a game. Just because you got a Hellcat Durango, you think don't nobody want to steal your SUV because it's a soccer mom car. Don't nobody want a soccer mom car, right? Wrong. Everybody want a Hellcat Durango that love muscle cars. It's the ultimate driving machine. You get comfortability, you get utilitarian abilities. You can carry all the kids, plus the grandma and the grandpa around, and the 2 dogs around in your Hellcat, and still be fast and still look cool at the same time. They want that Hellcat Durango. You're going to learn today. You're going to open your mind up. You're going to get the doo-doo off your brain, scatterbrain, squirrel brain, and we're going to talk about this because you youngsters, you're hard-headed. You old schools, you're hard-headed. You don't want to listen. Remember your mom used to say you hard-headed? You're hard-headed. You're going to learn today. Check this out. Check it out. Oh, man, they're going to pull up in the driveway? So they're just pulling up in the driveway. Is it a Maximum or Altima, or is it a Toyota? It's one of the three. It's one of those three very, very fuel-efficient vehicles. Man, he walked right up to the... Man, what is he doing? Busting the window? He walked right up to the Hellcat Durango, busting the window. Ain't nobody come outside? Ain't nobody hearing this commotion? Come on, man. Get your alarm for your Durango. So he busted the window and he threw the glass on the ground. He don't care. Disrespectful. Just disrespectful young knucklehead. Jumped through the window. These are pros. These 3 hooligans. We ain't even gonna call them hooligans. 3 doofuses, magoofuses. They got some skill. Look at them. They looking at. They trying to get the. Right now they trying to get the signal. Looks like they trying to get the signal. I can't believe you ain't got no alarm, no sensor light, no dog, no nothing. These people are clowning. They walking around like they don't care. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to us. Where your neighbors at? Where the neighbors at when you need them? Where Nosy Magozy at? Look at this. He walking around. All of them walking around. They shutting the doors and everything. Like we can do. Oh, they got the signal. This is crazy. Let's go, guys. We got it. We got us about $50, $60, $70, $80,000 worth of parts. They jumped in that bad boy, fired it up. You ain't hear that when they fired it up, though? Man, you sleeping like a baby. Look, they gone. Gone like 3 thieves in the night. Durango out of there. They did this in less than 5 minutes. You see what I'm saying? They did that in less than 5 minutes. I keep telling y'all, if you got a Hellcat, why are you parking it in your driveway when you got a garage? Why are you parking it in the driveway when you got a garage? Matter of fact, you need to be slapped in the back of the head. You ain't listening. Y'all don't listen. You're hard-headed. So you're parking your Durango in the yard. Now, you still parking your Hellcat Durango in the driveway? I bet you won't now. What about parking it on the street? That's even more stupidity. Extra stupid, magoopid, stupid. If you're going to have to park your car in front of your house, because it can't fit in the garage because you got all type of trash in your garage, how about you unplug the battery? Make them work for it. Take a couple fuses out of it. Make them work for it. You got to make them work for it. If you ain't got no alarm, you got to use your brain. I know your brain cells is fried, Siska-beezied, but if you just use a brain, if you take a couple fuses out, they will not be able to take your car. Because I guarantee you they ain't running around with a couple fuses in their deep bag. They're not doing that. Unplug the battery. Take the battery out that bad boy. Listen, that Durango is worth a lot of money. You can sell those seats. This 3-row seating. All 3 of those seats you can sell all three rows. The front, the middle, and the back. You got a nice back hatch. You can sell that hatch. All the lights. All the wheels, that nice suspension. You know you can sell that Hellcat motor. The Uconnect screen is better than any Uconnect screen but set the TRX. The TRX got the best screen. Then it's the Durango and the Trackhawk. The Hellcat Challenger and Charger. We've been seeing that screen for well over 10 years. Yeah. Well over 10. Yeah. So you can sell the screen. You can sell everything in that bad boy. You can make so much money off the parts alone off of that vehicle. So just because it's an SUV does not mean they don't want to steal it. It's just as fast as a Hellcat. It's probably off the takeoff. It's probably faster. All-wheel drive. They want that all-wheel drive system so they can put it in a regular Durango. Matter of fact, they gonna put that on a Chevy or afford. They're going to swap all your parts out and make something crazy. And then they're going to put it on YouTube. They're going to put it on YouTube. They got your stuff on YouTube and you watching their video all alone. They got all the guts, the heart of your Hellcat in their stuff. You got to use your brain. Your brain is important. When you get one of these vehicles, this is what I don't want you to do. Repeat, don't want you to do. Don't you drive to that muffler place and get a muffler delete before you go get an alarm. Let me repeat this for the people in the back. Don't go to the muffler shop and get a mid-muffler delete before you get an alarm. Don't you go to the tent shop and get some tent before you get an alarm. Especially in the Durango Hellcat. Come on. And this Hellcat, Durango Hellcat, was nice. It was that, what's that, Destroyer Gray? That's one of my favorite colors, babe. You gotta use your head now. I know you youngsters, y'all get your Hellcat Durango. You just want to race. You just want to be seen. You just let everybody follow you home. You ain't even paying attention. They got your signal for your key fob. They got that at the car show. They ain't even got to go to your house and get it. They got that at the car show. Or they got that at the restaurant that you keep parking at. They've been following you for a while. They know all your habits. They had to know this person's habits. They knew he didn't have no alarm on that bad boy. They knew he slept like a rock. Or she slept like a rock. They knew they didn't have no nosy magozy neighbors like Nosy Nancy. Nosy Ned. They knew they didn't have none of those. They knew they didn't have Scruff McGruff the dog. They knew they didn't have no dogs. They knew the whole skilo. Because that's why they was walking around so freely. Because if they would have pulled up to my house, the strobe light would have came on. And then they would have heard, you are now being recorded. Then they would have heard, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Go get them, pit bulls. That's what they would have heard. I'll live with the repercussions later. But I'm going to put fire in your ass. Pause. If you know what I mean. We ain't playing that. Can't come to my property and disrespect me like that. Because they came to that man or woman's property and blatantly disrespected them. And then took their vehicle. It's crazy. I can see if they took it at a gas station or took it at the mall while you was up shopping till you dropped buying you some new Jordans, some new Nikes, a nice little Chanel purse or something. You know, they caught you slipping at the mall, caught you slipping at the restaurant. They caught you slipping at your home where you lay your head on the pillow. That's where they caught you. You was in La La Land dreaming real good who you was going to beat, who you was going to pick up, or the modifications you was going to be putting on that Durango. That's what that person was doing. They wasn't thinking about protecting their vehicle. They should have parked the car in front of it. Yeah. Man, I told you they should have took some fuses in the battery out. I told you what they should have did. They ain't do none of that. And they had a garage. Shame on them. Shame on them. Let's all together take their head. We're going to lift our hands up and we're going to come down like smack them in the back of the head for being doofuses, goofy goofballs. Like I said, man, just because it's an SUV, a Hellcat Durango, ain't no Durango safe, especially no Hellcat. But with that being said, remember this. I only tell you this so to keep you from going through the headache of losing your SUV, Hellcat, your Durango, or any of your Hellcats. When I make these when I make these videos, I'm making them so you will not have to deal with making a claim because your Hellcat got stolen. I don't want you to go through that. They don't make these no more. You may not be able to buy one when they steal it. I don't want you to go through that. I want you to open your ears, get them sugar daddies, get all that wax out your ears, unclog your brain, and listen to me when I'm telling you, because I'm telling you right. But with that being said, man, y'all stay away from negative people. Protect your vehicles. It don't take nothing to like this video. It don't take nothing to subscribe. It don't take nothing to dislike the video. It's free. All of that's free. It don't take nothing to comment either. Let me know what you feel in the comments. Do you think this person was slipping? Was they slipping and tripping by not having an alarm, by parking their car in their front driveway unattended, not taking no fuses out, not taking the battery out? Was they tripping? Was they playing with fire? I believe they was playing with fire. But with that being said, stay positive, stay away from negative people, get to the money, and hey, never be a hater. I'm out of here. Peace.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's